callus on his thumb from a flat top guitar. He's a ghost in the neon, a shadow in the bar. He raised me on Haggard, on Wayland and Cash, with a heart like an engine and a fist like an ash. He taught me to spit and he taught me to swear, and to stand like a mountain when nobody's there. Yeah, man, a few words, but his grip was a vice. He paid for my freedom with a heavy life price. He'd work 20 hours on a broken down rig, then come home and help me find worms I could dig. With dirt on his collar and grease on his face, he anchored my soul in a turbulent place. Now across the county line there's a different frontier, where a queen wears a crown and she shifts every gear. She's the mother, the father, the law, and the grace, with a teardrop of steel on a beautiful face. She runs that old tractor, she fixes the screen, the toughest damn cowboy this town's ever seen. She don't get no card with a tie on the front, but she's taking the punches and bearing the brunt. She can skin out a bug, she can bake up a pie, and she'll look any devil straight dead in the eye. She's doubling down on the hand she was dealt, with her hand on the wheel and a notch in her belt. So here's to the outlaw, she stood in the gap with a kid on the shoulder and a map on their lap. To the grease on the knuckles, the mud on the boots, to the wild-hearted drifters who dug in their roots. Yeah, happy Father's Day to the ones who fought hard, for the love in the kitchen and the peace in the yard. I remember the night when the fever ran high, and the old man would sit there and watch the clock fly. He'd pray to a God that he swore he forgot to save the one thing that he loved on this lot. And I think of that woman in the diner downtown, working 3 different shifts just to keep us from drowning. They both know the sting of the cold and the rain, and they both know the weight of a family's pain. No manual written for the paths that they chose, just a compass of honor in a thorny old rose. There are dads in the prison, dads in the ground, and moms playing both roles when no one's around. They're trading their youth for a grocery bill and climbing the tracks of a steep, rugged hill. They don't need a trophy, they don't need a crowd, just a look in our eyes, say, man, I am proud. So line up the bottles and pour out the rye for the Renegade Guardians under this sky. So here's to the outlaws who stood in the gap, with a kid on the shoulder and a map on their lap. To the grease on the knuckles, the mud on the boots, to the wild-hearted drifters who dug in their roots. Yeah, happy Father's Day to the ones who fought hard, for the love in the kitchen and the peace in the yard. It don't take a bloodline to stand in the fire, it takes a rogue spirit that never will tire. So raise up a glass to the ones left alone, who built up a castle from a pile of stone. Whether you're a hard-timing papa or a mom on the grind, you're the baddest damn heroes that we'll ever find. You're the law, the highway, the light in the dark, leaving a fire from a single old spark. Stood in the gap with a kid on their shoulder and a map on their lap. To the grease on the knuckles, the mud on the boots, to the wild-hearted drifters who dug in their roots. Yeah, happy Father's Day to the ones who fought hard, for the love in the kitchen and the peace in the yard. To the dads in the trenches and the moms in the booths, yeah, you're the real outlaw.